Morning folks. So yeah, we've moved on. Nothing wrong with that lay-by site at Loch Creran. It was absolutely perfect and the road quietened down, but you had a couple of idiots drove one way bibbing the routers about 9 o'clock and then back again at 11 o'clock and then again at 6 o'clock this morning. So I wouldn't mind betting it was the same prick doing it. But yeah, it was alright. I definitely would stay there again. We decided to move on purely because we wanted to come to where we are now, which is Loch Creran. Now I know there's a lot of lochs at the moment, but that's because there are in this area a lot of lochs, and that's where some of the better park ups are. So anyway, we came to Loch Creran, and the park up we wanted is about half a mile back that way, but they're all fully thingy. Now we'd never come this far down this road. As I said to Lorna, I think it might be a bit tight going right round to get out, but actually, so we explored a little bit, and we found this. Now this is the only one that's in the sun. All the others are in the shade. So we got this for the time being. A bit of charging going on. Stuck a little thing down here because it is a tad on the muddy side. And we've got a little shovel out. We're going to flatten it off a bit. And then, there you go.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through.
This is our view out of the windows, sort of, if you turn your head. You could always sit the other end, I suppose. But it's not about that, it's about getting somewhere. This is so quiet. So far, this road, we've seen 2 cars. And we've been here an hour, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it's just to drive right the way round the lake if you want to, and perhaps access the couple of houses that we think, well, we know are on the other side, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, there's the house there that's got like an observatory just over there, which we were looking at. Because can you see the distance of white buildings, the white things? That is the campsite to the left of that bridge where we stayed at Dalakoulish Farm. At the moment the tide's out, it does come right into here, we know that, I think, if I remember rightly. But looks like we can get down here, get access to the loch. And I think all those vans down there, I'm not going to put it on anything, because I think all those vans down there didn't know this was here. Because they might have the view looking down the loch, which is absolutely stunning in the morning with the mist, isn't it? But we can go down there to get it if we want. But it's more about having somewhere we can call home. So we're not going to do a lot of filming from here because there's a video of this whole area from 2023 on here on the channel, so I'll link that now.
January, February 23.
But there's also you don't want to keep seeing lochs and stuff, and the divers are all up that end and stuff. So
yeah, I googled that. Apparently there's some kind of a reef in this lake.
Oh, is that what they go diving for? We noticed before when we were here, there's a lot of diving going on. Yes, I would make sure you got decent boots on though, babe, because I don't know about getting back up. Oh, you got them on? Cool. Lorna's going to see if you can get down there. I think you can, but it's getting back up. You might need a rope. Right, you stay there, boy, a minute.
Well, there's a big pile of rocks, but we've got to be careful, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Go on your bum. So as I say, I'm not going to do a huge amount of filming. I'm going to unhook the car again today. Sorry, I'm going to unhook the car again over the next day or so, and go down to Oban, leaving Lorna here with the van. I think it's perfectly secure, but you know, it's the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I'll go down to Tesco's, get what we need for the weekend, and then we'll decide. It's Thursday today. We'll decide how long we stay here, but this possibly could be 3 nights, I think. Yeah. I can hear a car. Blimey. Number 3 of the hour. Yeah. Number 3. I think we can put up with that. So it should be deadly quiet at night. What's it like down there? Yeah? Lorna the stonemason. Don't try picking them big ones up, babe. I'll move them. Yeah, so that's that. I say, other than this bit here, where someone's driven on the grass, it would have been ideal. I mean, well, it is kind of ideal, but you know what I'm saying. So, I'm going to carry on getting some bits out of the car that we want. Definitely need to put some oil in Betty before we go, because we are dropping oil badly. Like drips, you know, like drip, drip, drip. Every time we pull up anywhere, there's a little puddle underneath the front of the car, and I can't find where it's coming from. And it's not with the engine running, because we're towing it and it's doing it. So I bet it's there already. Actually, let's have a look. No, not yet. Mind you, the car is leaning backwards slightly. Yeah, that might give us an idea of what area it's leaking from. I can't see it at all. Anyway, enough about that old twaddle. Don't forget, guys, if you're liking what you're watching, please give us a subscribe. I know I don't like to ask, but it really will help boost the numbers. Good morning, folks. And you join us still here at Loch Creran. And yeah, we had the most peaceful night ever after the all the noise at Loch Linney, which with the bibbing of the hooters and rubbish, which is what made us move to here. And yeah, this is fantastic, this one. I think that's since I've just been down to Oban. I disconnected the car, went down to Oban, which is about 15 miles from here, and just did a big shop at Tesco's while Lorna stayed here. Oop, but she's down there. I don't know if you can see her down on the shore right there. She wouldn't wait for the tide to come in to fill some bottles up with some water that we use for the toilet and stuff. We've got loads of drinking water, and we've got water in the tank for a few days, but she was determined to fill up the toilet bottles. And here she goes, rolling the legs up. Come on, girl, get in there. Get in there. That's lovely. This is a tidal, obviously. But it's fresh water. It's not sea water. Well, there's hardly, if there is salt. We haven't drunk out of it, but we've got the purifier if we need it. But at the moment, we've got loads. I'll say we haven't done much filming, but last night, after about, I'm going to say 7 o'clock, it was really, really, really quiet. I don't think I heard a car all night until this morning. We didn't realise, but there's a tent just along through there, and we didn't realise they were there, but the car turned up last night. Nice people, and they've gone out for the day. They're here for a couple of days. And he was saying he pitched his tent in the evening. When the tide came in, it was a foot from their actual tent. So yeah, so it's quite nice weather. Well, they're not close neighbours. They're about 80 yards that way. But yeah, it's all going well here. There she comes. It's like a scene from that film, The Water Carrier. It's like a scene from the film, The Water Carrier. I did tell you it was going to be boggy. You'd have to use that water now to wash your bleeding feet. Left, right a bit. I'm sorry, yeah, Lord. If you make Lorna laugh when she's carrying things, she loses all the strength in her arms. Yeah. Of course I am. Yeah, probably. I don't want you to fall over, but it would be quite good on camera. Because you haven't fell over on camera for ages. This does seem to be the trip of injuries. Oh, let me just show you my big toe. Look, can you see? Nasty, half my nails coming off. So I'm leaving it until it grips before I cleaned it up with some Savlon and stuff, but it still was still bleeding. And that was quite a nasty cut from the drone right below my nail there. I'm not whinging, this is just me pointing out. Well done. You need me to come down and pick them up off you?
Will do, but I'm just going to do something.
And Chancellor likes it, isn't you, boy? Hey? You like it here, Chance? Chance, you like it here? Where's my mum? I need to know where my mum is at all times. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm not sure how long we're going to stay here for. This is a 10-week trip, so we could got as much time as we need. And I still can't believe we pulled up somewhere with such fantastic Wi-Fi. It's quite amazing. Okay, I'll come down and get him off you. Right, stay there, Chance. Now sit down. Because I've got slippery shoes on, so it probably might be me that goes over. Oh. Right, that's the one. Ooh. And the other. Cool. So what's this for? Washing up. And toilet water, yeah? Yeah. You alright getting up?
Yeah, I filled the toilet one up this morning.
Hold on to something. There you go. Right.
My balance these days is top.
I can't say that my balance is any worse, but it's never been great. Alright. There you go, 10 litres of water. Well done. Well done. Old hair grills over here. Not bear grills, your hair grills.
That's the shallow.
I know, yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah, I should have took the camera when I went to Oban. They had all the white water raft canoeing going on. But by Connell Bridge there. But I didn't have a camera, I was in a thing. I went down to find a pharmacy as well, so yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so we'll move on when we're ready. But it won't be today, and it definitely probably won't be tomorrow because we've got weather like this, so no point moving over the weekend. So yeah, let's get a thing. We'll see you sometime later. Good evening, folks. Well, me and Chance, we thought we'd head round to the other side of the loch and come and take a look at the, I presume it's a river that comes off of it, a burn, or whatever you want to call it, a tributary. Yeah, it's actually a bit, if you follow the road, I could have took the shortcut straight across because the tide's out, straight across, but we took the roadway. It's actually a lot further than I thought. I've done about 1.5 miles now. But what a fantastic place this is to spend the weekend like we've been doing. It's unbelievably peaceful. I mean, you get a few cars in the daytime, but hardly any really, to be truthful. And once it gets to 7 o'clock, nothing. Literally nothing. It's the only noise I've heard since in the evening has been that of the geese, which unfortunately I haven't been able to capture. But just take a look at these amazing hills. Now the loch is back that way, but I say we've literally, the road sort of goes left, right and right the way around it, but eventually, because I drove this way yesterday when I went to Oban to get some shopping, that I know that we should be coming up towards the bridge over there where that fence is, because up this end of the loch there's only like 3 houses on the whole point, and also I've forgotten the name of it now. There's an estate which you can walk through, which I'm thinking might have a reservoir at the top, but we might go up there tomorrow before we move on. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the other two and the scenery was slightly better at the other two in some ways, but this for peace and quiet. And yeah, that's part of the estate over there. I've never walked this bit. Hang on a minute, chance. But it is absolutely stunning. Don't know why, it's got like a bit of a wide open plains of America feel. Not that I've ever been. But oh, car come in, so but can you see the loch up there in the distance? I won't be able to pinpoint where we are on it, but we're in a nice little lay-by just at the side of it, or parking place, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a lay-by. Come on, baby boy, let's go. Come on. I made a bit of a mistake earlier. I was trying to get some water out of the loch. I was wondering why the purifier wouldn't give us any actual pure water until we tasted it coming out of the other pipe, and realised, of course, it's bleeding salt, isn't it? Because it's a tidal from the sea. So, felt like a pair of numpties, really. And the sunsets here have been just, I mean, we've been very lucky. I hope this is the start of an Indian summer up here. That would be amazing. Coming in, chance. Been walking so much lately, my trousers won't stay. I have to put my braces back on, which is a good thing. The bridge is just down here, so we'll see you when we get there. It looks like obviously the tide changes this as well. I drove past it the other day, it was really deep, so obviously it changes. Here you got the other side, but there's no footpath there. I just around this corner, just literally about 100 yards up there, maybe 200, is the Glasdrum Nature Reserve, which we did walk around when we stayed here back in 2022, which basically goes up into them hills. It's very, very steep, and yeah, it's a nice walk, but it's very steep and it's somewhat knackering. It's very hazy today. We've had nothing but beautiful sunshine here though. Let's see if I can see. And this, if you follow this road round, it just runs out up at the other end of the loch, right back up at the bridge. I don't want to keep going right the way around there. Let's just sit in the shade for a minute, boy. Come here. I'll just get my breath back. Here we do. Right, sit in the shade. That's a good boy, that's it. Ah! That's a prickle. You can see you got so it's the A828. Come on, boy. Let's go and have a look. There's a wedding venue up here somewhere. I saw that on Google Earth. There might be somewhere nice to... Oh, it's just a lay-by. Oh, look, another couple of lay-bys. I expect these have been occupied the last few nights. Because come about 6 o'clock in the evening, all the camper vans come around having a look to see if they can find a spot. Which is good. I actually think we've definitely struck lucky when we found that one, because we weren't even going to come down that far, we were going to turn around. Oh, that'd do, chance. I don't know what's up here, boy. It's just the river there, mate. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you with us when we had our evening walk. We have an evening walk every day these days. Come this way, come on. Let's just get off the road a minute in the shade, shall we? Yeah. Look, there's a nice rock for Dad to sit on. Come on. Don't fall in the river. He's been brilliant, Chancer. I've got to say, he's stayed around and he's been on a tie by the van, but he hasn't tried to go out to the road. He hasn't done nothing. He's been fantastic. So, and we had some great walks, and we Boise, eh? Had a really long one yesterday evening. Went up into the forest, back down towards the bridgeway, and there was a camper van there, a VW T6, and he walked past it and he was fine, and then he decided he was going to go round the van, and he started their dog off, and he was making it. Then he started just running round and round. It wouldn't go back on the lead. And the lady inside was killing herself laughing. It was good. But yeah, this is fantastic here. I love it. And it looks so different to what it did in winter time in 2022. Which was equally as beautiful. You got better mornings back in the winter because you get all the mist coming off the hills and stuff. But the sunsets here, wow, they have been nothing short of beautiful, as you will see. But, yeah, so anyway, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow before we head off. We're not in any rush, but we're going to be going to, we need to empty one of our cassettes, and we know there's a community centre up at Fort William that charges a £5 to empty, fill up with water and all the rest of it. It's a £5 donation. We're going that way anyway, so we're going to go there, and then from there we'll find somewhere for the night, probably around that area. There's Lorna says she's found yet again another loch. We seem to be attracted to lochs at the moment. I called Loch, not Eli, yeah, Ely, something like that, E-L-I, or was it E? I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to head towards there and see what's what, and then slowly make our way up towards Skye, and yeah, and carry on this adventure. So if I don't see you before, we'll see you when we set off. If I do see you before, I'll see you before.